Drill, baby, drill. Basketball drills. Are some of them over the top and for entertainment purposes only? And which drills are applicable to game-like conditions? Joining me this week is Lenair Dinero Young, who runs Drillmasters NYC. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
And also, my main man, he comes here, I think this is his third week straight. Third week straight. Eric Hicks of Game Over NYC.
Glad always to be here, man.
Thank you for coming. All right, first things first. Look at these drills. I mean, we have gone drill crazy. I look on the internet, everyone is doing various drills. But how are these drills applicable to game-like conditions? I mean, let's take the blindfold for one. Matter of fact, we're going to come up with some of the, look at some video real quick. If we could pull up some of the video also of some of these drills. I want to go over, okay, we're going over this particular. This is at Game Over NYC, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
So you recognize that. I mean, is that? Okay, they're dancing there. But
Here's my point.
Okay, go ahead.
It's got to be fun.
Okay.
So we do the hardcore drilling and everything, but there's a time, and this was a time where we had the music playing. This was a break at one of our camps, and we said we're going to shoot a music video. So we wanted to have fun. We want the kids, the guys and the girls, to be engaged. And basketball is all about rhythm, so you can't hear it here, but they're actually dribbling to the beat like that Nike commercial was, which we did before Nike did with the thing that we did called Shaking. But it's about having it fun, making it so that the kids want to come and participate and be a part of something. It's got to be fun, man.
Yes, definitely. It definitely has to be fun. Once it becomes a business, which is going to be down the line, it can't become a business at an early age, because then the kid now decides they don't want to do it anymore. It's not fun anymore. Wow. So the object is to make it fun. It's fun. It's not a business. It's about having fun, keeping the kids out of the street, because, you know, when I was growing up, we was outside playing basketball. We wasn't in front of a TV just playing video games. We wasn't like this into our cell phones all the time. So it's about keeping the kids in the gym, making sure that they have fun and they're enjoying the game that they love.
I see more dribbling drills than anything. I don't see shooting drills. I don't see defensive drills. I see these drills with these cones. I never met a cone that tripped or stole a ball from someone. So how does this, I mean, especially, have we gone cone crazy also? I mean, where are the defensive drills? Where are the shooting drills?
I think that, you know, there's a lot of trainers and a lot of people out there that don't know what they're doing. So they're learning how to coach from YouTube and things like that. And they see these drills and these things, and they think that that's the key to being successful in basketball, when it really isn't. But to get it even deeper, my job and what we do at the Sty Dome is to give a kid transferable skills that can help them become successful in life. So the drills and things is, can you focus? Can you concentrate? Can you take instruction and actually physically turn it into something that's applicable? And when you take these things and you transfer them to life, these are the same rules and these are the same skills and learning tools that you need to be successful at anything. One thing about this orange basketball, it's become almost hypnotic. Kids are drawn to it from the time, some parents say, oh, I put a ball in his crib from the time he was 1 year old. So you got a kid fixed on this. Our job is, if we have their attention in this, with this powerful thing of a basketball, if we got their attention, it's up to us to use it to do the right things and not to make little ball bots.
Also, are the dribbling drills much more sexier than the defensive drills, especially the show on YouTube? I mean, because you see dribbling drills, you know, all over the internet.
It depends on who's the trainer or who's the person that's doing the drill. At Drillmasters NYC, we work on all aspects of your game. So, you know, if you check out YouTube or if you check us on Instagram or Facebook, we do defense. We do shooting drills. We do all different type of drills. I can't speak for other trainers when they're putting the dribbling drills online. Sometimes, most of them are crazy. They just do it just so that it draws in people like, oh, they was on court doing this and doing that. But the real drill is to break down the fundamentals of how to move on court, how to be aware of on court, how to, you know, everything that we do in the gym is game-like situations. So when you're coming down and you're dribbling, in the gym when nobody's there, it's a cone, but that's a defender.
How much dribbling is done during a game, though? There's not that much dribbling, right? I mean, more passing. I mean, passing the ball is much, I think, in terms of scoring, is better than dribbling all the way down the court, right? You're passing it.
The dribbling is pretty to look at and it's sexy, and, you know, let's say on the street, the mixtapes and things like that. It's the things that get the oohs and the ahs. But it sounds like with his program and my program, basketball IQ is really what
I want to look at the next video also. Let's roll it out, the video coming up. We'll look at some other drills. All right. we got this situation. This is also at Game Over NYC.
Once again, when you're dealing with young kids like this, they have to have the skills in order to play the game. So to get the muscle memory and the coordination and things like that correct so that they can use it in basketball. But if you're not teaching basketball IQ and teaching situational basketball like time management and, you know, certain things like that, like we get kids that do drills like this and then you tell them to line up on the foul line for a free throw and they don't know where to line up at. So there's certain and other aspects of the game so you can get to this level. This is a high school basketball tournament, scrimmage wars at the Sty Dome, where you got kids who can actually play.
Speaking of young people, I was talking to some folks also. They feel that sometimes that there's overuse of young people in terms of these drills. You have people who are 3 years old, young boys, young girls. You have the situation, the young lady, she's 6. Are we overemphasizing drilling or instead of just playing the game?
Well, I would say this. To be successful at anything, you have to work hard at it. You have to practice at it. Some people start early, some people start late in life. Okay. For you to have an edge on the competition, that's what everybody wants now, is to have that extra edge. They're starting younger and younger. If the kid can pick it up and use it and run with it, then that's great. Don't force it on your kid. And you have a lot of parents out here that's forcing it on their children. Don't do that.
And even to take it a little further, something that he talked about when we were off camera and even a little bit here, is the kid having fun? That little girl looked like to me she was having a good time. So it has to be fun first. And if it's fun first, then kids will want to practice and they'll want to get better and they'll experience all the great things that basketball can bring, both on the court and in life in general. But they got to love it.
Let's look at the next video also. Pop that up.
Okay, once again, this is just in general. You see, we have a lot of young kids there with 2 balls, with 1 ball, working out and getting that hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, the 2-ball drill. What does that do? Also, this is a resistance drill, but go over that one.
Basically, it's for coordination and high coordination, and hand and eye coordination, and just the ability. You know, when you're at a young age, you're a little awkward, and unless you do these things and can get comfortable doing these things, you're not going to be able to play the game.
No, I was talking to one coach. He said, "Man, I go. College coaches come to see his players." We had a conversation with a coach, and he said, "You know what? They're just drilling. I see people with cones and drills. I don't see anybody playing the game." And some college coaches who are looking at high school players, they just turn around and leave because of the overemphasis in drilling instead of seeing their ability on the court.
Well,
have you heard that at all?
Yes, I've heard that also. At the next level, at the college level, you really only get 3 dribbles, and you either got to pass the ball or you got to score. The drills, like he said, is about muscle memory. It's about how to stay focused. How do we take this and use this in the game? So you may not see a lot of kids playing when they come into the gym. At that moment, we here to work. When it's game time, we take what we did in the gym to work and we put that into the game.
Right.
So you have to put the work in first. A lot of people are just jumping out there and looking at stuff on YouTube or what they're doing in the NBA, and they're like, "Oh, I can do that, I can do that." No, there's a place where you have to start first.
The Steph Curry influence, the Steph Curry influence, how much has he influenced this drillization of the nation?
I'm going to tell you that you see Steph dribbling with the 2 balls, but that's such a small part of his training and the workout and the repetition and the things that he did as a youngster. You know, the analogy I put with this that everybody can understand is karate. You see the guys, they get out there and they do the katas and the forms and this, that, and the other. Then when it's time to fight, they get knocked the you-know-what out.
Right.
So, and that's what a lot of these videos are. If you don't go and play and be able to apply some of the things that you learn from the dribbling techniques and the other things that you learn, you're not going to be able to play. And in the basketball court, you're going to get knocked out.
All right, we know we got to go in a minute, but what you have here?
Had to bring you a nice little gift.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, another shirt.
Your own shirt, and I got your hat.
Hey, Eric, you got to work on your game. Nice, Drillmasters.
Yeah, I can't get
Thank you.